Greetings, dear learners. I am Faculty of Social Science at SRN International School, Jagatpura, Jaipur. Today, in this video, we are going to learn about the topic climate from Social Studies of Grade 5. Weather is the condition of atmosphere at a particular place and time. Weather can change from day to day and even from hour to hour. It can be bright or sunny, or it can even be cold, windy, or rainy. On the other hand, when we talk about climate, it is the average weather condition of a place over a long period of time. The climate of a place affects the people living there. Different places have different types of climate. It also affects the living conditions of the people, their food, their dress, everything. There are different factors that determine the climate. They are first the distance from the equator, height above sea level, distance from the sea, winds, and the amount of moisture in the air, which we call as humidity. First, let's talk about latitude. The earth gets heated by the rays of the sun falling on it. The rays of the sun are direct or vertical at the equator and slanting at the poles. The slanting rays have to heat up a larger area of the Earth's surface than the direct rays that fall on the equator. Places near the equator get heated more than places near the poles. There are different heat zones of the earth which are also called as the climatic zones. They are the torrent zone, the temperate zone, and the frigid zone. Let's talk about the torrent zone first. It is the area on both sides of the equator between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The word torrent means extremely hot. As it lies near the equator, this zone receives maximum heat. Hence, it is hot throughout the year. The temperate zone is the area that lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and it lies between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Here, the climate is neither very hot nor very cold. The third zone is the frigid zone, and it is the area between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere, and it lies between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. This area receives very little heat from the sun. Hence, it is very cold. Here, large parts are covered with snow throughout the year, making this zone the coldest zone of the earth. The next factor that determines the climate is height above sea level. The higher the place is from the sea level, the cooler is its climate. As we move higher above the sea level, it starts becoming cooler, and the peaks of the higher mountains are covered with snow throughout the year. Next factor is humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. It affects the climate of a place. The climate near the equator is hot and wet, and the climate in the deserts is hot and dry. Now, the scientists who study and predict the weather are called the meteorologist. They often use weather pictures of the earth to predict the weather. I hope you must have understood the topic very well, and if you like the video, don't forget to share and subscribe it. Thank you.